Hey everybody,
I'm Will.
I'm Sam.
And I'm Adam, and we are
Working Title!
Shit! Dude, the energy was really good there, though.
I forgot about it, man.
Keeping it in.
I was premature.
The New Year. Happy New Year,
Happy
everybody.
New Year.
You'll probably see this like 2 weeks later.
Yeah, this is easily like a month in past the new year, but welcome. It's a new year for us. This is Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, Season 1, Episode 25. I know it's not a season.
Doorway of Darkness.
Ah, don't look at the thumbnails, Sam, says other Sam.
Last on, Sam, what happened?
We went inside the belly of the beast.
Yes, we did.
Gluttony was trying to eat Ling, right? It was Ling he was trying to eat,
Yep.
but not eat Ed. But it's too hard because they're all dancing around each other, and it looks like Envy, Ling, and Ed are inside the belly. Back at Central, Mr. Roy thought he was being a little sneaky. Hey, this guy's a homunculus. Enter into the throne room of hell. Bunch of men like, is that so? And the Fuhrer's like,
Would that be so bad if I was?
what's it to you?
What's the problem, bucko?
So, we're gonna see what happens next.
Got a little tease at Pride as well.
Yes.
True.
Paranoia.
So guys, if you enjoy our content, make sure you leave a like, punch the subscription button, notification bell's right next to it. Leave a comment down below about what you thought about our reaction and what you thought about this episode, Doorway of Darkness. I don't remember if we said that earlier. I'm pretty sure we did. Check the show out on our Patreon if you want to see it 1 week in advance. It's up there along with The Witcher and a couple other things. Anime World.
Attack on Titan OVAs will probably be out
Yeah.
by the time you're seeing this.
Yeah,
So
anime
check
people,
it out.
get ready. Get ready. Because it's not a market substitute either. Go check this out on whatever anime streaming service you prefer. Come back to YouTube, watch your boy's reaction. We're going to punch it. Bow!
Ah, yes.
Hello? Can anyone hear me?
No.
Ugh.
Hello? Anybody? What the hell is this place? Damn it. It's Lynn's fault! That idiot Prince! Who do you think you are to call me that? Ling! You can't call the future emperor of a nation an idiot. Are you alright?
Yeah.
Hold
I've
on.
missed Ling
What's wrong?
and Ed.
How do I know you're not envy in disguise?
Yeah.
Oh, smart.
Come on. Do you want me to recite the hotel room service menu from top to bottom? Alright, you're late. And what about you? How do I know you're not envy? You little runt. Will you come in, little runt? Okay, it's really you.
That is Ed.
Okay, it's really you.
That is Ed.
I like how you just blocked all his attacks with one hand, too.
I saw the fire and I was like, yeah, somebody's been eating a lot of Taco Bell recently.
Oh,
So
I'm
you
hungry.
think this cavernous void is the inside of Gluttony's stomach? Most likely. Look, there. That's the abandoned house where we were hiding.
Is it weird that there's oxygen in there? Is that weird to say?
That's the lieutenant's car.
No, I mean, he's been eating everything in the universe. There might be
Yeah.
there might be oxygen.
Enough woods. He like ate a whole forest. It's still just like oxidizing everything.
They're breathing and the fire's lit.
I have no idea, but I sincerely doubt that this is a very pleasant place.
Or
What is it?
magic.
Got me.
Oh, right,
Oh.
his hand.
Look at this. Is that Hal's? Why is it just his hand? Maybe he didn't get smaller. And he's safe. He's gotta be
With Pride
freaking
Panda.
out wondering where we are now. I wish there was some way I could contact him. Giving me away to telepathic powers! Elric Brothers telepathy! Yeah, good luck with that.
Have fun, buddy.
Little idiot.
This place is like a wasteland of buildings and human remains. They're all from different time periods. I'm starting to wonder if there's even a way out of here. If not, then I'll make us one. You will you? How and where? Okay, now drop the torch. Oh, I get it now.
See how far it goes? Whoa. It's gonna be endless.
You should have heard it land by now, right? A wall! There has to be a wall! There has to be!
Dude, that's blood.
I wonder where Envy is.
We're gonna reach the edge! It's
still trying to look for a panda.
It isn't like her to just disappear.
I forgot about that.
Maybe she got eaten by a stray dog or something.
Holy shit.
Wow, dude.
I was joking!
Young Midoriya!
She's actually a panda, but she got a disease when she was a baby and it kept her from growing all the way. They nursed her back to health after her mother abandoned her. Since then, she's been almost like a sister to me. My family, the
That's
Qing
very
clan,
pretty.
is one of the lowest ranked houses out of the 50 clans that make up the Qing Empire. They have little to no power at all. Maybe that's why I was drawn to her. She looked so helpless and weak, I couldn't help but identify with her. But at the time, I guess I just took pity on her more than anything.
Vicious little fellow. Oh, that is so sweet.
And she became a part of my family.
Damn!
We do so much together.
Oh!
It feels so wrong not having her.
It's like they're at Grandpa Gohan's house.
I love pandas, dude, so much.
Yeah.
I don't think I could have gone through everything I have without Xiaomei by my side. I know for a fact that I couldn't have made it.
Yes, the animal lover.
Sure, but that was a pointless endeavor anyway. Why would you risk your life like that for something as preposterous as immortality?
Because it's the last hope that my clan has. If I don't return with a method for attaining immortality and present it to the Emperor, it's almost certain my clan will perish.
So, like I said, her and Ling are doing the same thing.
I like
Yeah.
crossing the desert with Xiaomei.
Nice catch. That's gonna burn
Right on
down.
him. It fell right on his head.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
Sir?
We've got some time before the sun comes up. There won't be as many guards patrolling the streets.
You mean you're gonna help me try to find her?
He's such a good guy.
Yeah.
His people were completely wiped out during the Civil War a few years ago. That's right. He knows a thing or two about loss, so I'm sure he can identify with your worries about the fate of your clan.
Scar hero arc starting with Save
What's
Panda.
the holdup? You coming or not?
Yeah, let's go!
Sound like a little demonic laugh.
Yes.
Freaking frog girl.
Get old.
That's
Life
Frothy?
doesn't make for good
Oh
choice.
Christ.
I noticed, and we're still not any closer to an exit. I'm starving to death. As soon as we're out, I'll let you order anything from room service. You can eat
That's
as
a
much
bad
as you want.
that's a bad promise to
And
make.
sleep as long as you like. Ling? I can't make it. Don't tell me. You're giving up so soon? Are you that pathetic? It's bad enough when you collapse in the street, but here?
Maybe he's
Get
got
up.
low blood sugar or
Come
something.
on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he
Quit
falls
being
over.
so weak.
They're gonna explain it or something?
You spineless jellyfish! Alright, fine then! Give up and die if you want, but you're not dragging me down!
You spineless jellyfish.
I'm seriously leaving you here! I'm not messing around, Ling!
God.
I thought you were gonna leave me behind. There's way too many people I'd be letting down by dying here. And you've got people waiting for you to get back too, right? Well, shut up! If you're strong enough to...
Oh shit. Yeah.
What?
Disgusting.
Hungry. I wish we could find something to eat.
It's a boss fight arena.
Well, actually, you know... leather goods are edible. We've got a meal.
Can't you transmutate something? Like,
That
or not?
should do it.
That's a living thing. I don't know if you can do that. That's
You
like the
don't have
taboo.
athlete's foot, do you?
Athlete's foot.
Metal, you idiot! Oh man, that shoe filled me up. I'm sorry, Ed. Why is that? It's all my fault that you're here. It is not. Besides, this place is a joke compared to what my teachers put me through. It just sucks that we have no idea where this place is.
If it's animal's
That's
blood, you
alright.
can drink
I was gonna say they could drink the blood.
the Great Lake.
You're sure
There's
optimistic.
probably blood of everything in there, so.
Yeah.
I'm just stubborn.
Still
And
edible.
if I even think about giving up, I have Al's iron fist to look forward to.
You could just eat his other arm and get another metal one.
There's
Facts.
something out there.
Oh,
Oh.
there you go.
Is that?
I thought so. I should have known to be you guys.
Let's
It's
go.
definitely envy.
Please show me the way out of here! You're just going to start begging the enemy for help like that? If it means surviving, I'll be his best friend! Talk
It
about
doesn't
selfish.
matter because there is no exit.
Oh boy.
You've really gotten us into a fine mess. I can't believe you got me swallowed with you.
You just said swallowed. So we really are inside Gluttony's stomach?
Well, yes and no. See, it's a lot more complicated than that. Just ask the picture. I mean, the Alchemist. He should have realized what place this is.
I did notice something when Gluttony swallowed us. It was like I had a familiar feeling.
So you do remember then. This isn't the first time you've been through this.
The eyeball at the gate.
That's what I was
Said
thinking
it.
you were going to think about that.
Portal of truth. But it wasn't pitch black.
Damn, Ling's gonna learn about this shit too.
It's more like
Mm-hmm.
like an entirely white void.
Oh yeah? So that's what the real one looks like.
The real one?
Gluttony is a failed experiment by our father to create his own portal of truth.
He's a what?
Despite how powerful our father is, he still couldn't create
So that's
one.
the name for it. Portal
We're
of Truth.
trapped inside a defective portal of truth. So this place, it exists somewhere in between reality and truth.
We need some Doctor Strange up here.
I can assure you that there's no way out of here. The only option we've got is to sit here until our strength runs out. And that's it. All we can do
God.
is wait till they die.
Little pocket dimension going on.
Mm. That's crazy.
Fullmetal Alchemist.
Unless one of these two sacrifice themselves for Ed to
Don't
escape.
think I'm falling for any of that crap! I know you're lying to us, Envy! You're dying, aren't you?
So there really isn't a way out? We're gonna die here.
Unless maybe you can create a portal inside this portal realm.
Hold on.
The portal somewhere else.
I can't die
Maybe.
here.
Maybe.
What's Al gonna do if I die? We made a promise.
Just sitting there inside that woods.
He's just sitting
Who
alone.
would try to create their own portal? It's Fuhrer Bradley, isn't it?
What, are you serious? Huh, nice try, but King Bradley's nothing more than a homunculus.
Told you so.
Will he learn that it's his dad?
Laboratory.
Tell him.
Human lives sacrificed to make philosopher's stones. Homunculi.
Hey, missed those two.
And if the Fuhrer's on your
Rest
side,
in
then I'm
peace,
guessing
yeah.
you're the ones behind Ishval.
Oh, Ishval! I couldn't have asked for a more enjoyable job than that. You remember the incident that started the war, right?
I had always heard it was because a military officer accidentally shot an Ishvalan child.
Yep. And the one that proudly pulled the trigger was none other than yours truly.
God, I hate him so much.
Damn.
I hate Envy so much.
Is that creepy ass face?
Oh my god, dude, I can't believe that was animated.
Excuse me.
Damn, I forgot that.
I know what happened in Ishval. Yuki told me.
Bro, it's all envy.
Bro,
Yeah.
Good that
overpowered. I said it. Kill this
Good
punk.
that felt.
country with a single bullet. I mean, talk about invigorating. Oh, and the best part? The officer that I pretended to be, he was actually a moderate who would always publicly oppose the military's occupation.
Fucking scumbag.
And listen to this. The poor bull couldn't come up with a plausible defense and they court-martialed him. You know, I don't think I'll ever get over how easily manipulated humans are.
So you were responsible. You were the one who shot and killed that poor innocent child. You destroyed my hometown. You drove out the Ishvalans. You're the one who turned Scar into a murderer. And it was you.
Killed Winry's parents.
You're the reason Winry's parents were killed. You're the one to blame. What the hell? He didn't budge.
Okay then, if that's how you want it.
Ed, get back!
True form? Is it time? Can we finally see?
I'm gonna show you two boys something neat before we die. Consider it a party gift.
Does notice his footprints back when we were all fighting in the forest? No.
He's a lot heavier than he seems.
What's your point? Just that he's freakishly heavy for the size of his body. He might be a bit bigger than he looks.
Ew. What the shit is this?
How is that a homunculus? You're supposed to be artificial humans, right?
Imagine describing what you just saw
Yeah.
to somebody. Where do you start?
Look at that, he actually is sitting there.
A lizard with every aid you can have on his neck.
Oh god.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, he's not trying to eat Ed or Al. Aww.
What do I do?
I have no idea.
That's not like Alphonse.
do? I'm scared. I don't want Father to be mad at me.
What did you say? You have a father?
Uh-huh.
Is he the one that made the homunculi?
Father made us.
He blushed.
Where does everything he swallows go?
He was
There's
blushing.
gotta be some kind of trick. Come on, think. We made a promise and Brother might still be alive. I can't just give up now. Gluttony, will you take me with you? Will you take me to meet your father?
I guess so. He'll be happy since you're a human sacrifice.
Oh, sure, right.
Yeah,
That's why I want to meet
that's
you.
right.
And I guess I'll find out.
Gluttony's so small, it's actually cute.
In regards to the search for potential sacrifices, our only candidates are the Elric Brothers.
What about Dr. Marco? Isn't he ready?
We still have Kimberly.
I doubt that Kimberly could muster up the nerve it
Kimberly?
takes to open the portal. That reminds me. How have things been progressing along with Mustang's candidacy?
That's a question for the Fuhrer. He plans on having a nice long talk with him.
Tell me, why are you bothering to let me live?
Because you weren't going to learn your lesson if you're dead, soldier.
Oh,
And the military?
oh.
How long has all this been going on?
The homunculi have been controlling this entire nation since its inception.
So all this time you've been sitting back and laughing at our struggles?
Guess so.
I saw you at
Just
your
fake
first
tears.
funeral. Your hands were trembling. So did you fake that as well?
Why must everyone make such a fuss over the death of a single soldier? The moment a soldier dons his uniform, he accepts the reality that he might be buried in it. And about my hands, Hughes's child screeched throughout the entirety of his funeral. My hands were trembling with anger.
Oh my god. How can you even say such a thing? You have a child too.
You're speaking of Salim? He's more well-behaved than that.
Oh, fuck you!
And how do you think he'd react if he found out that his father was a homunculus?
Was that a threat? You'll have to do better. Salim will never work as a point of weakness in my life. But you, on the other hand, I know exactly who to use as your weak point.
Yep. Nice blondie.
Run, Riza, run! Run!
She stayed there all night
All
long.
day, yeah, what?
I received a memo
She
from
said
the
she was gonna
Personnel
stay.
Bureau.
Go get some food or something.
I'm being transferred to the Southern Command Center.
They transferred you?
And I'm not the only one. Rada's being sent to the Western Command.
Fuck.
And Warrant Officer Fallman's been reassigned to the Northern
Oh no, they're separating all the team. Divide and conquer. Or separate and die.
Lieutenant Hawkeye,
That guy on the left
Yes,
looks
sir.
awesome.
I'm Yakovlev from Personnel.
Am I being transferred?
And my name is Storch. I'm the personal assistant to Fuhrer Bradley.
Storch.
I need you to take this.
Am I being reassigned, sir?
That's
No.
correct.
Oh. To
I'd
his
like to look
office.
at them. What is this? This can't be right. Are you sure that these are my orders?
Where are they sending you?
Read them out loud.
First Lieutenant Riza Hawkeye is to report for duty at Central Command Center as personal assistant to Fuhrer Bradley.
Said that. Frank!
Simple as that. She'll be under my watch from now on.
Just run, Riza!
Girl.
Do the Ross thing.
Oh god, I forgot how much I hate this.
Play by yourself. This isn't good.
Look at the sounds. Oh! Ooh, the
Dude, his
tongue.
tongue has soul, whatever the fuck that is.
Can you make a weapon? You got it. With this ocean of blood, there's plenty of iron to work with.
Let's go.
Yeah. Oh my.
Start touching it and shoot out like beams or something.
You have the tackiest sense of taste.
The skull at the bottom.
I think it looks pretty damn sharp myself. Can we take him?
Ew.
I doubt it. He is a giant monster. And then on top of that, I'm pretty sure he broke 2 of my ribs. Yeah, I'm pretty beat up myself. But that's beside the point. All that matters now is filling him with some pain.
Fuck yeah.
Transmute him. Transmute envy. If you can.
Are you sure this is the right way, Gluttony?
Yep.
Uh-huh. But this is the way... It can't be. Your father is living in Central?
Bum, bum. Come on, Al. Evil is in Central, Al. Come on. Put it together. Licensed kid with a alchemist degree. I don't know.
Alright.
That was a good
Doorway of Darkness.
kick back into the Full Metal world.
Yeah.
And yes, a lot of stuff.
We haven't
did
watched
happen.
Full Metal in like 2 weeks.
We really,
For any of you who haven't known.
It's been a hot minute.
Yeah.
Took that Christmas break.
Happy New Year's and Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays.
Okay, yeah, a lot of stuff did happen. So we started though in the belly of the beast.
Yep.
With Ling, Edward, walking through trying to figure out what exactly the world is. They didn't really get far in their theory crafting. Because there's not really a lot to go off of. And more of the same of what we already saw. More blood lakes, endless abyss. They noticed the buildings can get eaten and whole structures.
Also with those buildings from different time periods.
Yeah, and fire being set aflame. It reminds me of Oblivion a little bit.
Oh yeah.
From the Elder Scrolls games. Just like random shit on fire, blood everywhere. I mean, it's kind of different, but it's like a hell realm.
Well, it was only on fire because of Roy. That's what I said when they were like, that's
Oh yeah,
the house.
he swallowed it.
And remember, because he went to light him up like he
He
did
just
the
swallowed
walls,
the
and
fire.
she
But
swallowed-
all the
Facts.
other fire everywhere else spread out. I guess it might have been in the same area that I saw.
No, Ed did say it's from Mustang.
They literally flashed it back to, well, that was the building that we were hanging out in. Also, all the fire must be from Colonel Roy.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe the fire's not, but now it's in the eternal realm of
Forever burning.
forever burning. But what was cool, I mean, okay, I'm trying to remember because there was a lot of little revelations.
Do you
back
want to
and
just
forth.
focus on Ed and Ling's story?
Yeah, let's focus in the hell
Yeah.
realm first. Ling fell over. We still have more of that, like what you're saying, like low blood pressure.
Or he has like diabetes or something. I
Yeah,
don't know
low
what
blood
it is.
sugar.
He just,
How do you-
he
what
just
is,
gets tired.
I'm not too knowledgeable. When it comes to low blood sugar, like is there a fix for it?
Sugar.
Sugar, yeah.
Gives you energy.
Oh, so you just
Yeah.
low
Yeah,
blood.
it's either there's two ways. It's either genetic, like a genetic thing where like you just need more of it for whatever reason. I'm not.
Your body
I don't
doesn't
know.
produce it.
Your
or
body,
something.
or yeah, like you need more of it, and like you literally
Yeah.
get like lightheaded, feel like you're passed out, like diabetics, they like pick their fingers and stuff like that. And
I'm
then
very stupid. I did not know what that was.
No,
I thought it
you're
was
not
gonna.
stupid.
I thought it was gonna be like they need a blood transfer, and I was like, well, there's blood everywhere.
No.
Well, no, that's not what it is.
That'd
I
be
don't-
super
I don't
dangerous.
know if that's what he has.
Yeah.
I just that's my headcanon for
Yeah.
it so far.
Okay. They kept on going, or he carried him on his shoulder. They plop on him, some
platform.
like, platform, and Envy shows up,
Mm-hmm.
and he's saying it. We're all screwed.
Yep.
Like there is no escape. This is a failed portal realm
Of truth.
of truth. And when Ed responded, he was talking about the white abyss that he saw, and Envy says, "Oh, so you've seen the real one." Okay, so we have this dark abyss realm, and it's a failed one. There was also a dark abyss realm, which is what we've been kind of jokingly calling the internet, when you get zapped through
No.
the door.
That was white too.
No. No. Because the little film reels they stroll are in black, swirling around in the black, like, path.
They show it both in black and white.
Okay.
Yeah, because like when you see it with Al, it's white.
Yeah.
You see it with Ed, it's black. I think that's just like artistic choice to show what is happening, but the white, him being in front of or going through the eye portal in the room, going to see the figure.
Connective tissue is the eyeball.
That's the portal.
Because one, Gluttony has on his stomach.
The eyeball.
The eyeball opened on the floor in the Elric basement.
Yeah.
And then it opened at the door that took Ed out of the white realm. The light realm, whatever you want to call it. The truth realm. And then it zapped him through the internet. I'm still trying to figure out what...
Yeah.
Why they see the real of their lives.
What happens first? Do they see the internet first and then they see the figure, or is it opposite?
I think Ed, when he got departicleized in the basement, he woke up in the white realm with that creepy truth, the little person. And then after
when he goes to the door, when he does his word riddle gymnastics, and he sends it back, then you see
the big gate. Okay. So that's interesting. So they were trying to open a portal, and it was failed. Father was trying to do that. So maybe now we might have a objective. I've been trying to figure out what Father was up to. Mm-hmm. Maybe he's trying to get to this truth realm, and he might... Maybe it's like a... That'd be cruddy. It's like how Thanos wants to please Death, and Death's punishment is he's never allowed to like die or something like that.
Yeah.
Or like he can never please her correctly. But okay, it's more like that. Sorry, it's a weird ass analogy. Deadpool's the one who can't die.
Yeah.
So Death loves Deadpool, the only person who can't die.
Yeah.
So maybe it's like the irony of what Thanos wants. The Father wants truth and can never be given it.
Okay.
But everybody else can or something.
Yeah, I see what
Which
you're
is
saying.
weird because it seems like everybody else who's had an encounter has kind of experienced truth, which is Izumi, Ed, and Al to some degree, each of them. Maybe that's why they're candidates, because they have access to that, which means... Oh,
I don't want to jump to that meeting yet, so I think we should finish this first.
Yeah, I'm just saying, I still don't know why particular individuals are candidates, so I'm just throwing it out there. Maybe right now the reason is because there are other people who might have more of a probability. I don't know. But it looks like he's trying to get to truth, or attempted at some point through Gluttony. Mm-hmm. Why Gluttony? I don't know. But
and then Envy revealed something pretty big.
Yeah, so he was the doppelganger for the soldier who killed the girl.
He started it.
When they said I was there, when they were talking that Envy was present, I was like, he was the child. And like faked the death. Like just faked the death, and I don't know. But it makes more sense to be the one who shoots it. Shoots the girl.
And he felt so amazing doing it, he said.
Because he was like in one bullet. With one bullet, I toppled a whole country and exterminated like a whole race, essentially.
Yep.
Fucking horrible.
I can't believe they showed that shot. the negative version, it showed blood coming out of the kid's head.
You saw blood?
Yeah.
I didn't see. I didn't see blood.
It's very.
I can't believe they
it's
did
very
that.
slow.
Maybe that's why they
Very,
did the
very
negative effect, because I don't know if...
Well, it was literally like... It was like if I took a pen and just did like 10 lines.
Mm-hmm.
Like they didn't make it like guts and horrible, but yeah, that's...
It's not invincible.
Yeah, not to go down this rabbit hole, but I wonder, like, what are the regulations when it comes to kids? And
Yeah.
Because, without spoiler, Walking Dead had something, and they kind of got away with it because of X and Y reasons, which, once again, I can't spoil. If you've never watched Walking Dead Season 3, you might know what I'm talking about with the governor.
Oh.
With the governor. And then, like, there's even in Attack on Titan, in Season 3's, toward the finale, with one of the flashback episodes, there's another child incident.
Yeah.
So it's like, I wonder what they're allowed to show, because I know people are very strict, even in video games, about like what, like murder they just do with adults. It's fine, but like
Yeah, you have to be. There's like a way.
kind of like have to cheat it a bit
Yeah.
if they want to keep it kid friendly. But the negative effect was a good effect.
Yeah.
Kinda
If you know
avoid it.
the regulations, let us know in the comments.
Yeah, if you know that bizarre ass fact, let us know.
Leave a like, comment, and subscribe.
But that was crazy. That is
Yes.
MV who did that.
Sack of shit.
They even did like the red. It was the red and blue eyes, and he smiled in the blue eyes, and then turned away, looked at the girl, and went back, and he had his like red homunculus eyes. I was like, oh, dude, this.
I never noticed his eyes are purple, or any of the other Sinling's colored eyes.
No, Gluttony
Gluttony
has
Gluttony's
white
just solid.
eyes. He's
Yeah,
got like a
those,
solid white eye,
like old Mickey Mouse eyes.
And then I don't remember what Lust looked
I
like.
think Lust has red. I think she
Greed
has
had
red.
like the cat slits.
Because red's temptation.
Yes.
Greed, I think, is a cat. I think you're right about that. I think Greed has cat eyes.
Yeah,
The
he
Fear
had the-
has standard eyeballs.
Plus
one,
his,
one eyeball.
plus his fake one. That's the homunculus.
Is there? I haven't seen Sloth do. What is Sloth doing? What the hell is Sloth?
You actually
doing
have
all the
seen
time?
Sloth.
Well, yeah,
they
I said we
flashed
saw
him.
Sloth,
Yeah.
but we haven't seen his eyes.
Yeah.
That's what I meant.
It just said he's busy.
And then Pride is an Aether somewhere. Yeah, and then Envy back in Hellrealm, just to finish off that part. Envy said, alright, well, no one's escaping, so you guys are pissing me off. I'm just going to show you something, a little trick under my cards, because we're kind of here.
My true form.
I wonder if they can die, though, in that realm. If you can have just corpses, but...
Well, yeah, there's corpses everywhere.
Yeah,
and
there's
they're
blood sitting
starving.
there, yeah.
So they probably can die.
But the true form is not what I expected it to be.
Yeah.
I love your reaction. Imagine
so-
trying to explain to somebody what you just saw.
Well, because so there's my friend, you guys might know Caleb from Attack on Titan, maybe not.
Season
Any
2 finale.
Discord people might have seen pictures that we post of friends, but he always had the joke of homunculuses. He always called me a homunculus as a joke, just to be mean to me. But the Google image for a homunculus is just like this bare ass, like Neanderthal, ugly looking creature.
So horrible looking.
So that's what I thought. I thought he was like trying to, because I didn't know homunculus was going to be a term in the show, so I thought it was going to be like this. I literally thought when Envy was like, I'm going to become this thing, that it was going to be that ugly ass naked creature that Caleb would always send me. But no, it's this like...
It's so funny you have your phone.
I'll send you the picture so that you
Okay.
can show people and throw it in.
You might have to like censor part of it because
Maybe. I think it's... I don't think...
Is
I
a
don't-
homunculus an actual thing?
I think
Or
it's...
is it like a
I don't
myth?
know. People... I think people use the term to like say a different type of
Because this is the only
caveman.
thing I know it from.
Well, I think people say there's like Neanderthal and homunculus.
I don't know.
Oh,
but that
really?
That
I
might
don't
be
know.
like one of those SCP things, like one of those dumb things that people like make.
I'm just
I don't
thinking-
know. I genuinely don't know what homunculus
I
is.
don't know.
From like how you describe it, I'm thinking of like the Wendigo.
No, no. It's
Just as bizarre, but like human that's naked. Dude, I don't.
God.
Y'all
Let us
have
know.
y'all have been more accustomed to the word homunculus than me. It
Yeah.
was still a new term. Regardless, Envy's not what I thought it was gonna look like. It's even. It's not as ugly, but it's just as weird. So like, so what? It's a.
I'm just laughing because Caleb just always says you're a homunculus and sends that.
It's funny. I have my dumb moments, so it's fair to send the homunculus image.
Anyways,
So okay, let's see. A lizard with
He had like six
six
arms.
le- Six
a
arms.
human infection.
Oh,
Human
oh.
embroidered infection. It looks
Got
like
the herps.
really
Yeah.
like it's like 100 humans peeling out of its neck on
And it's
both
falling off
sides,
of
and
him,
it's
too.
like it's like
like-
the Cloverfield monster
Yes.
with the little babies that hang on
Ah,
to it
yeah.
and fall off.
Yeah.
Sorry, trypophobia type of people.
The-
Like those kind of.
The Suicide Squad's little.
But they fall off
thingies,
too. Weren't they falling
Yes.
off?
Yes, they were.
That's disgusting.
He has
I'd
one
hate
in
that.
his forehead too.
And its tongue. The tongue
Yeah, his
was the
tongue
most
too.
noticeable thing.
Yeah.
There's a human. It was like the feet were like tied together in like a little like.
They were talking, yeah.
And its arms were just flailing out of the tongue.
They were like morphing into each other and,
And the
morphing
feet,
out.
the feet of the tongue were just dripping like
Yeah.
phlegm. That was not.
He had like one purple eye, and then the other eye, I don't remember what
It was a bunch of pupils. It was like 6 or 7
Oh, yeah,
pupils.
like a bunch of eyes.
It's like a
Yeah.
dragon, like a dragon lizard. It's the most bizarre thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
But there's envy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's
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 it.
literally it.
That's it.
So
Hold on.
they're oh.
I wanted to ask something. Have any of these lust, greed, gluttony, envy show characteristics of that word? Greed, yes,
Yeah,
he has.
yeah, for sure.
Lust,
Yes.
she manipulated what's
yeah,
his face.
Yeah, I mean, like, her whole thing is just, like, being, like, sexy,
She's sexy.
and, like, luring people in with lust, yeah.
Gluttony, he always wants to eat. Does envy seem envious at all?
There's been moments.
Well, every time they talk about, well, why don't you show off your true form, blah, 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 blah. Because, like, the whole thing of envy is, like, you're jealous of
Right.
other people. So it makes sense as to why he looks like a fucking freak.
It's like Mystique, really.
Yeah, but he looks like a freak, so that's why he dresses, or he
hides it.
But he hides it with a very, like, I mean, it's androgynous, so it could be a boy
Yes.
or a girl, but a very, like, cute looking, you know, they, them. So, like, that's what, like, they choose to look like to be presentable. Because, like, you know, muscular, good figure,
Oh, he's
long
shredded.
full hair. Yeah, you
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like, so...
I thought envy was attractive before I realized
But it's
it
just
was
like,
a dinosaur.
I find it weird that like he chooses that form, and yet he shits on human beings like crazy.
But that's the thing, because he's envious. Like,
Yeah.
people that are jealous are always going to, like, you know, you never see a jealous person and, like, they're just like, man, Sam looks so good, man. It's always more like, wow, Sam looks good, I want to look better, fuck Sam. Like, it's like that kind of...
Yeah.
Like, you're not always like if somebody was, like, jealous over someone else's wife, they're like, man, I want their wife. I feel like I'd be so much better. That Sam guy's a dick. You know what I mean? Like, it would be something like that.
Okay.
So... I feel
I
like
just thought it was so weird. He's always shitting on humans. He hates them.
yeah, I think it's good. Well, it's because he's jealous of them because
Yeah.
they look normal and presentable and they live normal lives while he's this fucking freak of
Right.
nature.
Well, you explained it perfectly, but
Yeah.
I was always thinking if somebody's jealous. Oh man, I want that. I want to be human. He's just like humans are pathetic.
Yeah.
I shot a dude
Coping.
dressed as his wife.
It's a coping mechanism.
Yeah,
Yeah.
copium. You know. Also,
Well, it's also why
Nice.
it's like a cheat because it's almost like envy's now prideful.
yeah,
That's what I was. Yeah.
Because I think it's not the I don't know if it's like the opposite of pride, but I mean pride is just being proud over like
That's what he gives off. He's
Super
proud,
proud of
of not
yourself.
being human.
but I would say it's more of a coping to
Yeah.
hide being envious
Yeah.
as opposed to showing your envy because I don't think envious people want to show their envy.
Yeah.
You normally don't. When you're mimicking somebody, you're not like, "Hey, I'm dressed like you do." It's like, "This is my style, idiot."
Yeah.
Dumbass.
yeah.
Yeah, but that's a good. I guess that's a good point because envy's not going to try to
I've been
openly
thinking
show
that.
its sin.
Yeah.
So, Dino, nice. Back to the real realm, since Ling and Ed will have to figure out how to escape there. Well, and another thing, I think what they could do is maybe transmute envy. Like, maybe we'll kill off envy, because we have to kill off the Sinlings eventually. So maybe, and I still don't think Lust and Greed are dead, because you guys like Greed, I think he'll have more of a presence. I like Lust, so I'm just hoping she comes back. I think Envy can die, because Envy's been a pretty prominent character, so maybe they'll transmute her into a portal, just like Father. Or, which will lead to the next talking point, maybe Father will save them, because Al is sitting
With gluttony.
with Gluttony. Gluttony's spiked on the cute chart from just extremely weird Pokemon to relatively cute man-child. Yeah, so they're gonna go
To
and
meet father.
meet Father, and Al was like, "You have a father?" and he's in Central. Come on, Al.
Figure it
I
out.
feel like these kids are so smart, and they're also so not smart on days, but I guess we all have our moments.
Yeah, I mean, in fairness, though, like, they're, it's not a common thing to be like, something's going on. It must be the head of the military that's doing something wrong. Like, that's not where everybody always jumps to immediately. And also, he's more worried about the safety of his brother at this point, or getting him back, or if he's even freaking alive.
But, like, with what I only say that only because, like, 2 episodes ago, they were like, the Fuhrer, head of the capital or whatever, is homunculus. So I feel like the skepticism would at least start to point a direction.
You gotta remember, Ed didn't believe him, too, because when Envy was like, well, I know Fuhrer Bradley is in charge of this, Envy's like,
he's just a homunculus.
He's just another homunculus.
Yeah.
And he was like, wait, what? And he's like, and
told you.
Ling's literally said, yeah, told you. So.
Oh, sorry, did I say Ed? I meant Al. I meant, because Al knows. I was just saying, I'm surprised Al was...
Well, no, you did. But I'm saying Ed was still skeptical.
Oh, so you're saying it might be Al, too.
I'm just saying, because he was still skeptical, I would imagine Al would be, too.
Okay, that makes sense.
Or would be like, you don't even know what a homunculus is. How would you know? How'd you know that the Fuhrer is homunculus? You know what I mean? Like one of those type of things.
The good news is, Gluttony is rather... trustworthy of a source because he's too innocent.
I was gonna say they should have captured him from the beginning. This guy's a moron.
Well, he just reveals a lot.
Yeah,
that was one of my not complaints, but like one of my things of like these guys, they're bold with just revealing stuff all the time because the Fuhrer has revealed stuff thinking people will not get away with it. He revealed it to Ling, and Ling got away. Lost revealed stuff. I mean, I guess that's gonna be the only way we can get info. Is through the bad guys spilling the beans, since there's no one else who's in on the in.
Yeah. Well, they also have the whole military under their thumb, so it's almost like they don't even care.
Yeah.
Like, what are you going to do at the end of the day?
That's true. Also, at Central, Roy is in timeout by the Fuhrer, who said, I don't want to kill you yet. What's the point in killing you if you haven't even been...
Learned your lesson.
Yeah, learned your lesson.
Damn! That was a hard line.
Also, Roy, Riza, and somebody else had very, like, not new look to them, but, like, a lot more detailed in the face today.
They did,
there was, like, 2 shots where they looked, like, not cartoony, but, like, they looked like a person. Like, I'm looking at, like, a detailed person.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, the Fuhrer had that, too. When they turned, when he was talking about Hughes' son and how it made him mad, they zoomed on his face, but he also turned and it was, like, so much more detail all across. You could see, like, every, like, crinkle in his face, like, furrowed, like he was really pissed off that the kid was crying at the... He was pissed just thinking about it. He was shaking, holding the cup. He was like...
I think it was such a monumental moment having the true form revealed of Envy. They probably got some good illustrators. Do some crazy detail.
Yeah. It was
detailed. Probably a big episode.
It was also... Did it look 3D to you? Like,
he's definitely 3D.
It is 3D.
Okay. Yeah. It didn't look bad, though, for 3D.
I was going to say, what do you think of that?
I didn't think it looked bad. I'm not a big, like... hater for the 3D for all the anime I've seen so far.
Fuck Berserk.
But like all the anime we've seen so far on the channel has been relatively good.
AOT's
the Titans look good. Yeah. Fullmetal Alchemist. I haven't noticed it with this show, but Vinland, it looked good through all of Vinland. I don't think there was any complaints I had watching that.
The 2 episodes we saw of Demon Slayer, it was good there too.
Yeah, it's true. Running through the forest, still remember that.
And the snow when he was walking through it too.
Oh god, I can't wait for us to go back.
Yes, the footsteps, the little footprints.
Yeah, we'll get back to that.
It's the most beautiful anime I've ever watched.
One day, we'll get it. We'll get it, guys.
Also, before that part, though, before they start, it went to Roy and the Fuhrer talking. All the generals were sitting around and were like, "How are the sacrifices coming along that we have?"
That's the other thing I wanted to touch on.
So they said we have the Elric Brothers. Did they mention Azumi?
They didn't, but I know she's an option.
Yeah,
she's a candidate.
Yeah, she is a candidate. And then they said, well, what about Dr. Marco?
Yeah.
And Kimberly.
And they said, what about Kimberly? And they said Kimberly doesn't have the stomach for it. And then
they were like, try to get Roy to do it.
And they're Roy, and that's when they said it's up to the Fuhrer at this point.
Okay, so we got 6 individuals for potential candidates. But it's such a weird array. Yeah. Like, why Dr. Marco? He knows about the Philosopher's Stone. Maybe
he's currently trying to make one, too.
Yeah, maybe he's dabbled in it. So what has Roy been up to that he would be listed with everybody else? Brothers have already done it. Izumi's already done it. Doctor dabbles in it, and then who are the other two?
Kimberly and Roy.
Mm. Oh, I always forget about Kimberly. He's the guy who
Didn't the Fuhrer
blew up everything?
Yes, with the moon and the sun.
Oh yeah, Shigaraki.
You brought up before. Didn't the Fuhrer offer Izumi a job?
Yes.
So he should know
wanted
right
her.
off the bat. Did he not see her do the thing?
No, he didn't.
But
Okay.
she is the woman who taught two very prominent boys.
Yeah, she's just a simple housewife.
Yeah, but she taught two very prominent boys.
Yeah.
Just a simple housewife.
So who knows? Who knows? I'm curious why Roy. The Doctor makes sense now because we talked about Philosopher's Stone, but why Roy? And I want to know about Kimberly, who's managed to evade this entire series since episode 1 for some reason. I think he was in episode 1, wasn't he?
Yeah,
he
he
like
was.
teased in episode 1.
The
with
ice
all the
dude went
chaos.
to
Ice
talk
dude
to
went
him.
up to him. Yeah.
Right. So I wonder why he's been kept in the shadows. Maybe an ally in the future. Maybe season 2 bad guy if there is a season. I know it's not season 1, season 2, but
So do you realize that that ice dude knew what was also happening?
yeah. And the
Yeah.
Fuhrer killed him. Fuhrer
Yeah.
killed him, and he had a Philosopher's Stone of his own. So
So that guy was trying to convince Kimberly to join him.
Yeah, because he thought that Kimberly, the reason why Kimberly was killing, because
He had no choice.
he had no choice, or he
But
thought
he
he had no
enjoyed
choice.
it, didn't he?
But yeah,
Kimberly
he
loved it.
He ended up saying he enjoyed it.
Yeah,
So
that's
why
he's
does he
locked
not
up.
have the stomach to be a sacrifice?
Think a dude who loves killing wants to die right off the bat?
Okay, then maybe I misunderstood what sacrifice. Okay, I
Well,
know
they-
sacrifice is sacrifice,
they
but I always
haven't
thought it was like
They haven't stated exactly what they mean by being a sacrifice,
Yeah.
so
that is true. Okay,
we don't know.
yeah, I just,
He might have to cut off his hand for all we know. You know what I mean?
That too.
I've been like, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I've been just like, what is it called when you self canonize? My head canon has been just like do more of what the boys are doing to bring back the mom, like. Use maybe it's like a full sacrifice, a full body sacrifice. I don't know. That's not. It doesn't make sense because people already are dying for Philosopher's Stones.
Well, one last thing, just real quick, very short. Little girl, what's her name? Mai.
My.
Is one of the
Yeah, she is her
Canada.
clan. Her clan
Is the
Descendants.
poorest?
is the poorest, lowest
Of
lowest
50?
power of the 50
50 clans.
clans.
Okay.
So she's probably like either Ling's cousin or half
sister.
half sibling or something like that.
and
So.
Scar's gonna go hunt for the panda. Go find the panda
Ah, yes.
because
the
he
animal lover.
understands loss.
Yeah.
I love that you guys just thought he was gonna kill him, kill the panda. You thought he was going
What
to
the
kill
fuck
the panda.
else?
That was funny.
Yeah, I just I forgot about that. It was such like a minuscule thing at the time because I just didn't remember that. And yeah,
Why would you?
Because every other thing the man does with his hands
that
is
too.
obliterate.
Yeah.
That's why I figured too.
He killed Chow Tucker and his daughter.
Yeah.
Anyways, but I think we're good.
Guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like on it. Subscribe to the channel if you enjoy our content. Leave a comment down below. What was your first thought when you saw Envy for the first time? Was it similar to me? Was it like Will? Was it like Adam? Or was it unique in your own? Tell us your thoughts. And also, what did you think they looked like beforehand? What do you think the reveal was going to be? But for the meantime, we will punch it. See you guys.
Bah!